At the University of Winnipeg, we welcome all people that are interested in physics, that are curious of how nature works. We believe that it is our job to train students for their career and help them accomplish their goals. My name is Russell Mamie. I'm an associate physics professor at the University of Winnipeg. We have two big reasons for why you should come to do physics at the University of Winnipeg. The biggest one is the small class sizes. The benefit of that is that you do have a lot of contact with your professors. The professors really do care about you. It's a really nice environment where you work with these people, you hang out with these people, you develop lifelong lasting friendships. And because it's a small program, there's a very high probability that you will get a paid summer research project. That then allows you to develop skills. In my research, I do a lot of materials science activities, and those activities have helped some of my students get their jobs. Learning how to do experiments and those skill sets of measuring things is a big part of our program. And so you have a mix of theory and experiments. We have multiple degree streams. We have 3-year and 4-year Bachelor's of Arts and Bachelor of Science. In those 4-year degrees, we offer specialties. We have the straight physics degree, medical physics, mathematical physics, computational physics, chemical physics degree. And we also offer a pre-engineering degree. And all those, you can do an honors degree. And an honors thesis is a great conversation opener for employers to say, I did this thing and I developed these skills while doing this thing. And that can really make or break whether you get that job. If you study physics, the main skill set that you're gonna get is problem solving. You'll encounter experimental problems where you're trying to measure something and you get experience on learning how to solve those problems, whether that is learning a new software or researching like how did other people kind of solve those problems. The next big one is you get a strong math background so that you develop the math skills required. You develop these software data analysis skills. Another thing that we emphasize here at the University of Winnipeg is error analysis. We work with you and we train you, think about all the different ways that error can go into a measurement or a situation, and then you get practice on how to address those. And manufacturing companies really like this kind of thing because they want to know how often their product is going to fail. So it's really these higher level critical thinking skills that you get from a physics degree. Often people are afraid of physics because they think it's hard. They're like, oh, physics is hard. I'm not smart enough to do physics. Oh, that's too much math. But yes, there is math in physics, but in the lab courses, you see the math happening. It's a little bit more tangible. Our goal is continuous improvement of your knowledge and your abilities and skill sets. And so if people think that physics is hard, they just didn't have the right teacher for physics yet. The next challenge is how do you turn your physics degree into something that employers would want? When you say physics, people don't exactly know what skill sets you have. Whereas other STEM degrees, people know, oh, if you're a computer science major, you can program. As a physics person, you are a generalist. So there's a lot of different skills that you can do. And you need to tailor your resume and your application for those jobs to speak to those skills that that employer wants. We have a very active group of physics students. They have their own space where students get together, they eat lunch there, they work on homework there, and that gets you really connected into what's going on in the department. And just talk to professors and say, I'm interested in your thing, or do you have a position? There are lots of opportunities that make themselves available that will just happen. About 50% of our graduates want to do more physics. So they go off to some of the best schools in the country. The other half use the skill sets that they've gotten through the undergraduate program at companies like Farmers Edge and Qbressa, JCA Technologies, Ubisoft, and NVIDIA. So the beauty of physics is that you learn a lot of different skills that can really launch your career into your next position.